this video clearly is gonna be a lot of talking, a lot of rambling. You guys have actually asked me a lot of really good questions and like prompts, and I didn't really expect some of the questions you guys asked, but I really appreciate you guys taking the time to leave them for me. Let me think. I feel like I was gonna include something else before we got into the questions. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that I really miss you guys. This is actually the first time that I've recorded in a few weeks because like I mentioned, I went on a vacation, on a little trip, and so I've done a lot of pre-recorded videos, so it's been a few weeks. Honestly, I really miss you guys. I miss you. So I'm ready to get back into the grind and filming videos and the schedule of everything. So let me look at some of these questions. So one of the questions that I get asked a lot is how old I am, and I am 21 years old. I'm gonna turn 22 this year. I don't know if I look younger than I appear, or if that's fitting. I guess you guys can tell me. The second question that I get asked probably the most is what my Instagram is, and I do have an Instagram, but right now I'm just choosing to keep that separate from ASMR and everything. I had debated for a while if I wanted to make a ASMR, just an ASMR, I can't talk, Instagram page just for ASMR, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet. And I also debated for a while if I wanted to include my personal Instagram in the descriptions and stuff, but for now I'm just gonna keep it separate. So yeah, I hope that you guys don't mind. Perhaps in the future I will be sharing that with you guys. The next question is asking me what are my favorite ASMR triggers, or some of my favorite ASMR triggers. I feel like I've gone through phases of what kind of ASMR I like. As for style, I like more fast and aggressive ASMR, just because I feel like it gives me the most tingles. But I don't know, what are some specific triggers that I like. I used to really like the sound of crunchy slime videos. That's actually I think one of the first few ways I got introduced to ASMR was slime videos on Instagram and crunchy slime. I don't think at the time I knew what ASMR was, but I just kind of I guess enjoyed the sound, and I never really put two and two together. And then I used to also, when I first got my dog, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos about dog food and what they should eat, and I was watching a bunch of, I went down and I suddenly got led to watching dogs eat raw food and chew on chicken bones and stuff like that. So the crunching was also very satisfying, and so that's another way I got introduced to ASMR, I guess. But it's hard for me to say really favorite triggers. I do have two videos that I always go back to if I'm just don't want to search for a new video at night. I'm just okay, I'm gonna put this on, which is a wooden cubes, ice, and sounds and water sounds. It has millions of views on that, so maybe some of you guys know what I'm talking about. And then the second video, or the other video that I go to, is a specific soap carving video. It's very specific. I think it's from Vito ASMR. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, so those I guess are my favorite videos, but for specific triggers, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe I'll be able to do a video on that in the future when I compile a list. course I'm going to be talking a lot in this video. And that kind of ties into another question that someone asked about when did I discover ASMR. And so I want to say that like I discovered those videos about the slime and the chewing of the dogs eating, sorry. I want to say like 5 years ago, maybe more than that for the slime videos. So I guess that's not when I really discovered ASMR, but that's the first time I was introduced to it. And then it was really for like the past, I want to say 3 years, maybe, of me really actively like knowing what ASMR was and going back to try to find videos to watch. I think especially in the beginning of the pandemic, I was watching a lot of ASMR at nighttime. Honestly, I regret not starting my channel earlier in the pandemic, just because like I didn't know that this was something I really could do yet, or like that I wanted to do. I just thought that, I don't know, I guess I just thought it wasn't a possibility that I would be able to find time, quiet time in my household to film a video, especially with like my dogs, even though my dog is sitting right here, so she's being very good. But honestly, sometimes when I'm recording my like really tappy videos, she always looks over at me or like leaves the room because she's like, I don't understand why you're making all this noise right now. But what was I saying? Sorry, sometimes I really ramble on too much. I forget like the main point of what I was talking about. But oh yeah, pandemic recording videos. Yeah, I really wish that I recorded videos earlier, just because honestly, once I really started doing this and committed myself, I really enjoy it, and I really feel like I have an outlet to like put my energy into. Honestly, I feel like there's aspects of my life before that were just lagging. I don't know, maybe due to pandemic, due to wherever stage I'm at. I feel like there's an aspect of my life that was empty, and I feel like now with this channel I can like put that into something, if that makes sense. But I think one of the biggest problems that I have with even starting this channel or like doing stuff is that I'm a little bit too much of a perfectionist, I want to say, just because I need it to be like good enough in my eyes. And that's why, like, you'll see from my first video, I already have the mic, I already have a tripod and like the ring light, because I want the video to be at a certain level before I feel like it's good enough to post, if that makes sense. I'm sure a lot of content creators struggle with that, but it's also something I have had to learn to let go of, because if I don't like I'll nitpick at these little things, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna post a video, but it could be a great video, but you know, I'm just like focusing on these small things that really no one else is gonna notice, you know. What were we even answering? Let's continue. I got asked who inspired me to make an ASMR channel. So I've honestly listened to so many ASMR artists, I really couldn't name them all, but some of the main ASMR artists that I've been watching like recently during the pandemic that have really inspired me and like pushed me to make a YouTube channel. The first one I have to say is Alexandria ASMR. I like found her channel during the pandemic. I think many have, because she's just started blowing up, which she's an amazing ASMR artist. Great whispers. But I found her channel and was just like binge watching, came back every single day to watch a new video. And then I found out like how that like she looks so young. She looks like a teenager. And then I found out like she has kids, and like she also has a dog, and like just I found out more about her, and it honestly made me feel like kind of honestly, if she has time to film videos like with everything that I don't know her life, but like what I assume that obviously you have kids, you have an entire family to deal with, and you can still find quiet time to film, then I can't find an excuse, right? Because I feel like I was constantly giving myself excuses as to why I couldn't start a channel or stuff like that. So she's definitely a really big one. The second ASMR artist that I discovered within the pandemic that I found really inspiring was Pleasant ASMR. And I don't usually watch guy ASMR artists just because, I guess, personal preference. Like, I just haven't found as many guy ASMR artists that I want to watch. That it just like fits that is just fitting for me. I don't know why it was hard for me to say that. There's definitely like a few big ones out there, but Pleasant ASMR was kind of a gem I felt like I found, because he has like a smaller channel, and like I just felt like it was a really nice family vibe, and so that was like another ASMR artist that really inspired me. Another ASMR artist. So I'll just name two other ASMR artists because I feel like I talked way too much. But another ASMR artist that I'm really inspired by is Tiptoe ASMR. I really love her videos like so much. I feel like she's such a natural, and she's just so comfortable and obviously very experienced with what she does. And then the third one, it would be BB ASMR, and she's another one. Like, just I love how they both have like this such unique intros, and like just I don't know, I feel like I need to get an intro down like for this channel, something more fitting and like different, just so that it's for me, just for me type thing. Okay, I'm gonna say one more just because I was looking at the list, but I really love April ASMR. All these wonderful female ASMR artists. There's so many great ASMR artists out there, but those are just kind of my top that really inspire me on this channel journey. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have a question asking me what country or place would I go next and why. The next place that I'm interested in going is either like Cancun or the Bahamas. My friend was like, her friend's family was going to on a cruise to the Bahamas next week, so it's kind of fresh on my mind. So I'm jealous. And the next question that I have is if I watch or play any sports. Sometimes I will watch basketball with my dad, but that's really the extent of anything I do related to sports. I think growing up I wasn't really interested in doing sports as much, and I was actually more involved, or like I took more dance lessons and like singing lessons and piano instrument stuff, so I was more into visual arts, I would say. And that also answers someone else's question. Someone asked me, do I like visual arts? And I do. I think luckily I grew up in a household where my mom was very I guess open to giving me lessons, or just like having me try out all these different things, so I'm really grateful for that. Let's see. Someone is asking me what am I studying or majoring in. So I am a business administration with a concentration in a marketing major. I started out, someone's going up the stairs, I'm sorry. I started as a animal bio major, if you can believe it. I really wanted to become a vet. So like I got my dog during, I would say, the summer before senior year. So I had to spend like that entire senior year taking care of my puppy and like really committing and learning a lot of responsibility, honestly. But I discovered how much I love and connected with animals, and how much I just like really wanted my future job or aspirations to be connected with that, and I still do. But in my mind I was also like thinking that I had to be successful. So I mean, of course I want to be successful, anyone does, but in my head success was attached much the money, and I was like, okay, what's the highest paying job that's connected to animals that I would, be okay, I guess, working with, or I want that, I just could aspire to, I guess. So I ended up on vet. So I was like an animal bio major for, I want to say 2 years, 2 to 3 years. Honestly, I changed my major during the pandemic. So yeah, I had to change my major during the pandemic. That was a very crazy time for me, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I still want to do something in my future that involves helping animals, and I know that's something that I'm going to do in the future. So yeah, again, I have gone on longer and answered more than the question has asked. That's why I gave you guys a warning that it's going to be a very talky, rambly video. Oh my gosh, someone asked me what is my favorite Asian food. There's so much. I couldn't name them all. To be basic, I really love sushi. I've also been craving pho so much lately. I really need to go get some. What else? Honestly, and then like the pho place that I'm thinking of has amazing rolls, like these amazing imperial rolls that are just fried to perfection. There's so much Asian food that I love, honestly. Okay, soup dumplings. Okay, they have a special place in my heart. I could eat so many soup dumplings, honestly. I wish I could do like a soup dumpling challenge, if that makes, like, eat 100 soup dumplings or something like that. Something crazy. Someone's asking what my favorite animals are. And I love dogs, as you guys know, but I'm not like dog or cat person. Honestly, in the future, I really want to get a cat. I cannot get a cat in this household because my mom and my sister are both allergic to cats, so it's it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I don't know what other animals I would say are favorite. For like wild animals, I really like cheetahs, just because of how they look and how they're fast, I guess, and their print. I don't know. So I've been trying to get better at like visual triggers, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know how this looks or comes across. Usually it comes across like pretty well, but then also I feel a little silly doing it. But I feel like all ASMR is not silly, but there's definitely a certain judgment that you have to get past. I remember seeing, I think in a comment section or something, like how they really love the ASMR community, just because to be able to watch ASMR or to be able to make ASMR videos, you do have to be like some sort of like less judgmental, in a sense, like to not think it's weird. I mean, I guess you could still think it's weird, but I feel like if you're enjoying it, then you obviously have to let go of that certain aspect. I don't know if I articulated that correctly. I hope I did. Okay, let's see. What else? Someone's asking what superpower would I choose if I could only pick one. Now, we have all been asked this question, so the ones that I usually go to would either be to teleport or to be invisible. Yeah, I feel like those are the two, and honestly, if you get those two together, then boy, we gonna be in business. Like, those two together is crazy. Go invisible and go anywhere you want, please. What is the most important thing in your life right now? Honestly, one of the most important things in my life right now, if we're not talking about like family and my dog and like things like that, one of the most important things in my life right now is this channel. Like, sorry, people talking in the background, but one of the because like I said, I really want to continue to just improve my craft, continue learning, and just getting better, so you guys can just, really enjoy the most ultimate, greatest ASMR from me. So yeah, I don't know, I think I mentioned it in a past video that this summer I hope that I can really buckle down and just pull out some creative ideas, and I don't know, just keep filming a lot of videos. Like, I wish I could post more than my like 3 times a week schedule. I know that I can post more than that if I really put my, I just really get, hone in, I guess. It's just been a little bit hard since coming back from my trip. Like I said, this is my first video that I'm recording for a really long time, so I think I do need to get back in the groove of things. But it's just because I've been a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather. But I'm sure soon I'll be back into the swing of things and being able to, reach that kind of quota that I have, my own quota in my head, that of like, sorry that I keep touching my hair, by the way, it's like a really bad habit. I see it and I want to touch it. But I know that I'll be able to post as many videos as I personally want to. I know that there's no pressure from you guys, but it's just, like I mentioned, I put a lot of pressure on myself with this stuff. Oh, someone's asking if I watch anime, and I do watch anime. I kind of go through some periods of time where I haven't watched anime for a little while. I think, casual coughing in the background. I think the last anime that I watched was The Ranking of Kings, and that was a great anime. Yeah, so I do watch anime. If you guys ever have recommendations, feel free to leave them down in the descriptions. Honestly, I really like rambling and talking to you. I just feel bad sometimes because I feel like I talk a lot, but more and more of you guys have been commenting on my videos asking me to talk more, so I think I will. Next question I'm gonna answer is, what are my future plans? Well, other than investing a lot of time into this, I have 1 more year of school left, so I guess that's a thing. Honestly, I'm not too sure about what I'm going to be doing after school is over with, as in terms of like job-wise connected to my major. I know that's bad, but I mean, I have a year to figure it out, right? I mean, I should be thinking about this like much earlier. I want to travel a lot. That's something I really want to do. I've had one of my, I want to say uncles, tell me like, travel as much as you can when you're younger, when in your 20s, like before life really hits the fan, get out there. And so that's really a big thing that I want to do. Of course, traveling means you need to have money, or you need to be smart and like, get those points and stuff like that. So that is something that I want to get into. I want to learn about like credit cards and like how to get those reward points and like flight miles and stuff like that, so I can better travel. So that's something I really need to find time to figure out. Do I play video games? I play some video games. I have a Switch, and I play like silly games like Minecraft on my laptop, or like Sims. My friend wants me to start playing Valorant, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not good at shooting or fighting games. But I would be willing to give it a shot. Like, my friend wants me to honestly stream. I'm like, yo, I don't know if I'm not cut out for that. He saw me get a microphone, and before I like told him what it was for, he was like, oh my god, are you gonna stream? I'm like, no, I'm recording ASMR videos. I'm not streaming. If I could stream like silly games like Sims or like something like that, I would, but not yet. So yeah, I don't really play video games that often. If it's honestly been so long since I've picked up my Switch, and I'm really guilty about that. I feel really guilty because my sister got us a second Switch. Like she bought our first Switch, and we were like playing together, and then she moved and she felt bad, and then she was like, do you want to switch? Are you gonna play with it? And I said yes, and she got me the Animal Crossing Switch. Honestly, I need to go pick it up after this because I feel so bad. I wonder if she'll watch until this part of the video. What genre of music or artist have you been listening to lately? I usually listen to a lot of rap or hip hop in my like normal cycle, but sometimes I'll not listen to that stuff and listen to like pop music. And okay, lately I've been listening to a lot of Harry Styles' new album. You know, I'm a Harry stan. Yeah, I really wanted to go to his concert, but I didn't sign up for like this pre-sale raffle thing. It's not looking good. I know it's so hard to even go to a Harry Styles concert because it like sells out. It's freaking crazy. And I guess I'm not a diehard fan enough, but yes, I've been listening to Harry Styles' new album recently. Alright. That was where all of the questions that I'm going to be answering. I just want to say again, thank you guys. Thank you. Every single one of you guys, every single one. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and subscribing. It really means so much to me, and it's honestly crazy. It feels so good to like really put, I just get, everyone loves when their effort is recognized, and you guys really just make me feel validated in what I'm doing here, and it just makes it honestly all worth it. So I don't want to get too sappy, but I just want to say thank you really from the bottom of my heart for joining me on this journey. It's really fun to be reading your guys' messages and like comments, and you guys are so sweet. Like really, I love the feedback and any suggestions. I'm always really open to any new triggers and discovering new triggers. Sorry, I got kind of ran out of air. I'm still a little sick, so my throat and lungs are not doing the best. Yeah, I don't want to make this video way too long. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I need to record another video. Honestly, it's so weird not being in the swing of things. Like not recording for a few weeks feels so crazy because I don't know. It was a nice break, but I'm really ready to get back into the swing of things. So yeah, of course, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, getting to know me a little bit more. I know I don't talk as much in videos, but like I said, I'm gonna try to incorporate it more for you guys. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, like I said, please leave any suggestions, any triggers, anything you guys want me to check out or try out. Leave them down in the comments so that I know what you guys want.